to have you here with me. Today, I want to teach you about being safe at home. We're going to learn all about safety at home. Are you ready? I know many of you are home right now, and I want you to be safe. So, let's learn about safety at home. Are you ready, boys and girls? Number 1. When we are home, do not play with hot objects. Now, something can be very hot, like the iron. Let me see all those who know what an iron is. Now, when mommy puts the iron on, it gets very hot. And if you go next to that, it can burn you. We don't want to get burned, do we? No, we don't. So do not play with hot objects. Do not plug in the iron into the electrical socket either, because that can be very dangerous. So do not play with hot iron. Also, do not go next to the stove when mommy is cooking, because the stove can be hot and there is fire there. And what fire do to us? Fire can burn us. We don't want to get burned. So, do not play next to the stove. Do not play with iron, and do not play with matches. Now, matches, it's very tiny, but it can cause great damages to ourselves and to our home. Because if we take a match and we scratch it and it accidentally falls on the ground, it can start a fire. And our homes can be burned. We can burn ourselves. So matches are very dangerous. Do not play with matches. Do not play next to the stove, and do not play with iron. Now here is another thing. Here is a bottle and it has some liquid inside. I don't know what's inside. Do you think I should drink it? No, I must not drink it, because if I drink it and it's something poisonous, or it is something that is you're not supposed to drink, then you can get sick and you can end up in the hospital. And we don't want to go to the hospital, because if we go there, then the doctor might want to give us an injection. And we don't like injections, do we? No, we don't. We don't like to be sick either. So, do not drink unknown liquid. Do not drink liquid that it's in a bottle and you don't know it. Okay, boys and girls? Now, sometimes we see some wires on the ground and we want to go play with it. Here is the thing, boys and girls. Sometimes we go play with these wires and they are broken, or they are plugged into the current, and guess what? It shock us. And when that happens, we can be injured or we can even die. So it is very, very important not to play with electrical wires or plugs. Okay, boys and girls. Now here is one more way we can be safe at home. Do not play with sharp objects. Now sometimes we see mommy cutting her vegetables with the knife and we want to go play with the knife. Or sometimes we see a scissors and we want to go use the scissors. No, do not play with those objects. Those objects are very sharp, and when we use them or we touch them or we go and we play with them, we can cut ourselves, or we can cut things that are important. So do not play with sharp objects. Okay, boys and girls, these are some ways that you can be very safe when you are at home. So let's practice these safety rules. Can we go over them again? Let's go. 1. Do not play with sharp objects like scissors and knives. 2. Do not play with electrical wires or plugs. Do not drink from an unknown bottle. If you do not know what's in the bottle, do not pick it up and drink it. Okay? Do not play with matches, because matches can start a fire. Do not play with hot objects like the iron. Do not play by the stove. Okay, children? So all of these things that you see around me are ways that we can be safe. So I hope that we're going to practice safety rules at home. Okay, boys and girls? Now this is Miss Amy saying see you next time.